Good evening and welcome to Killtech Studios' Brotherhood of the Traveling Boots, our company-run D&D game. Here we hope to entertain and showcase some of our company's art talent and the lack of writing talent while we're at it. Will we see our adventurers fail on their quest, or will they manage to avoid death and complete their task? Win or lose, I will still end up crying myself to sleep over the choices they make here today. I will be playing part in this game as well. Aside from the NPCs, I will have a DMPC within the group. This shall always be, will mostly be a silent character to fill in gaps with the party, which is hilarious given the fact that our first group today has no cleric. Our first death should be soon. For now, the players will introduce their characters, starting with Kyle.
Alright, I'm Kyle, the CEO of Killtech, and I'm playing Alfred Stone of the House of Stone.
Next character will be played by Olivia.
Olivia, I'm an artist at Killtech, and I will play Quill, the half-elf druid from the Savage Lands, and her familiar hyena, Zula.
3, 2, and we have Brianna, who is playing
Fizzbop. Hello, I'm the lead artist of Killtech. My character is an engineer. My character didn't reach the top of her game by being prepared and lazy. This girl is an intelligent and careful street cat, cautious but optimistic and enjoying life. She finds great fun in simple things, has attention deficiency, and therefore becomes a little bit forgetful. She is arrogant but not to the point of stupidity. Her wisdom and intelligence is born of a hard life.
And next we have Ernest.
Hi, I'm Ernest. I'm a voice actor.
Go.
3, 2, and I am Paul. I am I'm the vice president, and usually lead writer for Killtech Studios. I will be playing the first DMPC, Theoden Rothgren, Hill Dwarf Ranger of the Silver Striders, close friend to Fizzbop, Jelnoa Gaxum. You find yourself summoned by a messenger of the city of Ocarthel, a massive trade town that easily rivals the city of the Travask capital, a safe haven that has stopped hordes of orcs, giants, barbaric hill dwarves, bandits, even survivors of dragon attacks. It is not a city known for its leniency or kindness. It holds no prisons within its walls, only one dungeon to speak of, and it is rumored to be one of the richest settlements within the province. Quill and the Warlord Stone are summoned upon the Lord's request from the Savage Lands. Theoden, representative of the Silver Striders, and his companion Fizzbop Jelnoa Gaxum. Urist, a completely unknown wizard from the Order of Eyes. A bustling metropolis that seems to serve many purposes, a trade city, an immigration filter, the only military stronghold this close to the Savage Lands. Various shanty villages line the walls of the cities. Ogres, orcs, wild elves, humans, gnomes, various races all kept in line by the patrolling guards with armor that produces a low fog to protect from the searing heat of the twin suns overhead. The soldiers wear armor of mail plate, ruddy red, with ornate designs, and all are very well armed. Each patrol seems to be escorting a wizard of robes of red and yellow adorned in gold. Upon entering the city, you are greeted by an escort which delivers you to the palace, a massive building constructed from marble and gold. Upon entry, the trek takes you at least 10 minutes of walking before you're brought to a large circular room. Overhead, a massive emerald, larger than any gem you could imagine existing, is embedded into the ceiling, directly over a large set table. 7 chairs are set with a plate laid out for 6, as well as a card listing each of the parties' names. Theoden and Fizzbop are at one side, Stone and Quill at another, Urist at the southernmost edge of the table. No food has been set upon the plates, yet you hear the sounds of approaching footsteps. A rather portly-looking fellow, wire-frame spectacles, smiles and bows. Lord Judicio will be with you shortly. Is there anything I may retrieve for you? Any questions I may answer?
I'm going to go ahead and raise my hand and ask, can I break the emerald?
How much do you value your life?
Apparently not enough. I will be silent.
I could fetch you a ladder if you really wish to try.
I'm good.
Fizbop is now staring at the dwarf in great confusion and worry.
I'm going to raise my hand and ask, so how exactly did you get the gem up there anyway?
Oh, that gem has been up there far longer than I've been alive, far longer than my grandfather has been alive.
I'm just gonna nod and go back to twiddling my thumbs, I guess.
Theoden is also staring at stone.
What are you guys staring at? It's an honest to God question.
You're fucking weird.
That's a fair analogy.
So, no food, no drink?
I mean, if you've got gold, I'll take that.
What have you got for food that's unusual? Says the gnome.
We have a millennia-old wine, if you wish to sample that.
Oh, would I? Give me
Great.
a sip of that.
Great, a drunken gnome. Just what we need.
Does not imply drunkenness.
You remind me
I'll
of one of
just-
my concubines.
I'll just take a roll of fresh bread if you don't mind.
Of course. So a sample of wine, fresh bread. Anything else?
Nothing for me. I ate yesterday.
Just a simple flask of water.
Water, wine, bread. Very well, I shall return shortly. He begins to make his way down one of the halls.
That was
If
a
you look
fat
around
bastard.
If you look around the room, you can see that there are multiple guards standing at each of the doors.
We're still armed, correct?
Of course you are. They didn't take your weapons.
I have an
Oh, God.
idea.
Oh, goodness.
How well armored are these men? Like, what's their armor generally look like?
Well, concerning their palace guards, they're in a mixture of plate and scale mail.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very ornate, very regal. It's this very deep royal blue. Their helmets aren't the typical helmets you'd find on your common foot soldier. These are all designed to look like a dragon's head. They have shields, they have swords. Those remain at their hips. However, what they are holding currently are spears.
I'm going to go walk up and inspect one of the men. Just generally.
Problem, dwarf.
Not that I need to be talked down to by a simple guard, but Jesus, what's up with the shiny armor? Are you sissies that hide behind these walls, afraid to fight true warriors?
Roll reflex.
Oh shit, this is gonna go so well.
Usually does. 18.
What was it?
18.
You're struck in the face with the blunt end of the spear.
Holy crap, that guy is on my head.
Your nose is currently broken.
Yep, pretty boys.
He goes back to standing in his usual regal stance.
Can I, are there any place settings or anything on the tables at all? Like candlesticks or whatnot?
There are a couple. Going in a line straight down, there are 2 golden candlesticks at the far ends and a silver candlestick in the middle.
Okay. I'd like to appraise one of the golden candlesticks just to get an idea of the wealth of this region and this
Okay.
castle.
Go
So
ahead and
I'll-
roll for your overall score. Also, Stone, you took 3 damage, by the way.
God damn.
Okay, rolling. Oh, good. That'll be great. So 2 plus 6, so 8. Fantastic! We're off to a great start.
I'm
Damn
not
it,
the
lucky
worst.
purple dice.
I'm not the worst roller this time.
It's worth 8 peanuts.
You can tell that it's worth somewhere between 2 or 3 copper and 40 gold. Somewhere
Oh,
between
God.
there.
I'm smart.
At least you don't have the bloody nose.
It's your own
Bloody
fault.
broken.
You're bloody and broken.
My pride is
Oh.
bloodied. Does that count?
Another guard, not the one that struck Stone in the face. Try not to bleed on the floor.
I'm gonna shove this hammer up your ass if you don't shut it there, guard. I'm a...
Bayonet is laughing.
Oh, what kind of dwarf is that?
I'm...
I don't know.
Is he a dwarf like you?
I'm gonna
I
go.
hope not.
Come
I really fucking hope not.
I've never seen one else like that before.
Are we still connected?
No, you just need
Yeah,
to
I
come
am.
closer to the mic, Paul. And Brianna.
Oh.
You're really quiet, so...
We'll keep that in mind. So if everybody's done harassing the guards, failing to appraise candlesticks,
This mom is just waiting patiently. She's assuming someone's gonna be coming through that door.
And Quill is just standing with her arms crossed, watching.
I'm going to...
and it's-
I'm gonna walk over to Quillith real quick.
run.
As you approach, Azula starts growling.
Oh, you got a little pretty puppy there. How would you like to be another one of my concubines?
My puppy is pretty, is she? Well, I can't say the same about your face.
Well, I mean, I'm a warrior of well respect. You probably
So
heard
the
of
answer
me.
is no. Walk away.
Haven't? How dare you? Haven't you heard of the great warlord Stone?
I have indeed not.
Yeah, great warlord. Not entirely sure about that. You got hit in the face by a guard who wasn't even prepared for combat.
I'm not even holding it.
Go bleed somewhere else, Pebble.
Meanwhile, Urist is sitting there at the table, sort of rubbing his face in his hands.
Don't make me introduce you to my spear of truth, little one.
Little one, you're the short one.
She just
As
called
the
me
art-
short.
As the argument continues, 2 humans approach from the same door that the portly fellow had just left out of. One is carrying a green bottle of wine. The other has a basket of bread and a bottle of water. They set them down at the table
Oh,
Bow.
thank the gods.
and politely bow and make their way from the room. You notice that the guards begin to move away as well. They begin filtering out after the servers.
That's what I thought, you pansies.
Failed
Quill
to
takes-
this man.
I don't know.
Quill takes Stone being distracted to just kind of like scoff and walk away from him.
Hey, where you going, little thing?
Away from you, pest.
So
I think
cold-hearted.
we could just have the entire session just be this.
What? I didn't hear that.
I said I think we could have the entire session just be this.
I'm
Stick
gonna-
all the characters in the room and eventually they'll catch it on fire.
Even if it's marble. However, the plot does need to progress. Without guard or armor, an elven man begins to step into the receiving hall, both arms held behind his back, behind the pale elf's back, head held high in an arrogant manner, clad in fine clothing. Not a single shred of armor was to be found on his person. And he approaches the table, halts, and examines each of you with an appraising look, the expression remaining neutral throughout.